What's up, YouTube world? This video I wanted to talk about our higher self, right? Basically the third part of our self, like body, mind, and the third part of the third aspect of ourself. We can put a lot of words in it, right? So it's like the higher self. It's like there's so many words that we can use, like to define or to represent or this part of ourself, right? It's the divine aspect of us. So like the way I see it now, these are just labels or words, right? Like, or even just something to represent words that we use or mankind has come up with, right? So many different words, right, to represent, but it's the same thing, right? Trying to explain or trying to represent or trying to label the same thing, right? So the thing is, the divine part of ourself or our higher self, also known as the God self, right? It's like you can't really put God in a box, right? That's why it comes with so many different labels and representations and so many different angles and perspectives that you can look at it, right? But once you know what's actually going on, then it's easier to unravel everything, right? So even when you look at it, when you generalize body, mind, and spirit, or it comes with many few other things, right? Body, mind, and spirit. So that's the third aspect of you. Body, mind, and soul. So that's also the third aspect of you. And then, like Abraham calls it the inner being, right? Cryon, also you can find it in YouTube, right? Cryon calls it God inside. Bashar calls it the higher mind or the higher self. And in one of Napoleon Hill's book, he calls it the other self. And so basically there's so many words we can use, right, to represent the higher self. You can use, like, I mean, even me personally, I have so many list of things, right? Maybe you guys can comment below if you know other words that are used to represent this aspect of you, right? So words like the inner self, the true self, or the original self, or even source, right? Source or source energy, even heavenly father, right? Or father in heaven is also representing the same thing, right? So for me personally, I use the word the Lord, which I mean, it's just a word, it resonates with me, right? So I commonly use the word the Lord. But even me personally, like, I have a very close personal relationship with the Lord. So I find myself using even the word boss, right? I commonly find myself using, or nowadays I use it quite frequently, right? So the word boss is also something I use to represent my higher self, right? So let me know in the comments below, right, if you guys can think of any other words to represent this non-physical part of us or the spiritual side of us, right? So till the next video, peace out.